we are back with another throwback video. I know a lot of my recent content has been to do with how YouTube was back in the day and throwback stuff, and there are going to be some really exciting original videos coming your way very soon. But this video is a throwback. It is a reaction video for a very important reason. This weekend marks, I can't believe I'm saying this, it marks 10 years since I shaved off all of my hair for charity. I did this at a YouTube convention called Summer in the City in August 2014. We raised £26,101. I split it across 5 different charities, and to be able to give 5 charities that were really, really close to my heart, over £5,000 each, I still maintain is one of the things that I am most proud of in my entire life that I've ever been able to do. And it was thanks to you guys with all your kind donations. And I said it at the time, but I'll say it again, if you did donate or if you were able to share what was happening, thank you so, so much. As I said, I still consider it one of the greatest things that I've ever been able to accomplish with just this tiny YouTube channel. And it was a very emotional day. I cried a lot. My dad cried, and just to let you know, I'm probably gonna cry in this video because I don't watch this back a lot. In fact, I haven't seen any of this in a very long time, but I did a little performance of some songs I had out at the time, followed by shaving my head. It was all on a live stream. It was in front of thousands of people. I was terrified. But yeah, my dad came out and shaved my head. So we're gonna watch it. 10 years. I cannot believe it's been 10 years. I've downloaded the performance, I've downloaded the head shaving, and we're gonna go through a little bit of it. I am so nervous. So we're gonna start by watching a tiny bit of my performance. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, and I'm also not going to be too mean to myself. If you've seen this performance, it's kind of known that this is not my strongest performance ever. I was a little bit under the weather, but the main thing was I'd never performed in front of so many people. This was completely new to me, and I was terrified. At this point, I'd also not had any vocal training whatsoever. Things have changed a lot. So if you were on the fence about coming to my shows in October in London, Glasgow, Manchester, and Newport in Wales, do not look at this footage as, do not base your thoughts on how it's gonna be in October on this video. I've got a lot better, I promise. Okay. Go the distance. Oh God. Okay. I'm already getting emotional.
Hey! I remember the first time that we met. I didn't say a word. We were too nervous to make our feelings heard. Now we've been through the worst, and we came out the other side just fine. And all our friends, they were never gonna make it. We just take it day by day. So just
Still gives me chills. That crowd, to me, that was terrifying. It's a lot of people, especially if you've never done any kind of performance of that kind of style before. I was very new to it. And running on that stage, I remember beforehand, sorry, I've got cat hair everywhere. I remember how I felt before going on stage. And it was just terrifying. Simple as that. To be honest, props to me for going up there, especially in those terrible green pants, wearing a lemon yellow t-shirt and mint green pants. It was an interesting choice, 22-year-old Emma, and I salute you for it.
Sensei! I think we'll go the distance. I think we're gonna make it. Although it's happened so fast, I know that we'll make it last. I think I've found the answer to all our little problems. So
Why do I keep holding the mic stand? It's like my security blanket, I think. I'm just gonna keep picking it up, putting it down. All right, let's move on.
do you remember the last? Do you remember the last time that we spoke? You said I'm falling too fast, and that we ought to try and take things slow. I think I've found the answer to all our
If you're not on in-ear monitors, don't go beyond. You see these things here that I'm stood in front of? They're called stage wedges. That's where you're getting your vocals through. That's how you're hearing yourself. If you're not on what they call in-ear monitors, which a lot of professional musicians are, Don't go beyond those because you can no longer hear yourself. As you can tell, I was very new to this. And that's just making me cringe spectacularly, amongst other things. But like I said, you can really hear in my voice. I had a lot to learn. But like I said, I'm not gonna be mean about myself because it was 10 years ago, okay? We all grow. I do wonder though, how many, when I'm looking at this crowd here that I was performing to, how many of you guys were there? How many of you were in that crowd? If you were, comment down below, because it was such a magical time. It was such a special evening, and it was amazing that so many people were a part of it, whether you were watching on the live stream or, you know, being there in person. It was, the aura, the energy in the room was unbelievable. We're gonna watch a tiny little bit more of my performance, and then we're gonna move on to the big important thing here. But I think I'm about to sing Perfect, which is from my second EP.
I used to spend my nights wishing I could be someone else.
I was such a baby!
Realized the person I'd be was always gonna be myself. 'Cause if you look past the imperfections, we are all the same. We're only human. The most powerful thing you own is your voice. Scream above the noise that you're perfect as you are. Even when times are hard, you are brave. And even if they say you never go far, and you're dumb, skinny, or scarred, you're perfect the way you are.
I hit the fucking note! Somehow, I hit that note.
Thank you so much, Susie. If you know the words to this next song, please sing along. This is the last song. It's called The Promise.
Okay.
Today, there are so many thoughts in your head. Like you'd be better off dead, better off dead. Well, let me tell you, there's a whole world waiting for you. It's hard to believe, but it's true. Whoa. So just hold on for me, 'cause I believe if you go, my heart would break. Just hold on one more day. Sing at the top of your lungs. You are so. I promise you this, and you are more than. Just believe in yourself when nobody else is listening.
Ooh, I did not expect to go. So soon. So basically the performance you just watched, in the music world, they call that a VOT, which is vocal over track, meaning you're just singing along to an instrumental with all the channels, all the stems of your song bounced into just basically, like I said, an instrumental track. And that was coming through those wedges and obviously coming out front of house as well. But I was just singing over that. It's a big stage when you're there on your own, when you haven't got like a band with you that you can sort of, bounce off of, feed off of. It's a big old stage, and it's a big thing to command on your own. To this day, it's one of the biggest stages I've done where it's just me on stage. Usually, every other time that I've been on a stage of that kind of size, I've had, band members or session musicians with me. But way to throw myself in the deep end, right? So I'll give myself credit for that. Fair play to me. So now we're going to move on to the thing that we're all really here for. I still cannot believe this is 10 years ago this weekend. I especially remember turning around after doing the performance and so many YouTubers were there at the sides of the stage. Ones that I knew, ones that I didn't really talk to all that often, but everyone turned out in support, and it was a really crazy moment. I honestly cannot believe that I've already cried, because I know for a fact I'm going to cry here.
Daddy Blackery, come and shave my head or something. Come on. Everybody meet my dad.
Already gone.
They were here for you, not for me. I'm going to take my place on the throne of hair. It's not even... Oh, God, we're going to get hair everywhere. That's what she said.
It's not even funny.
I'm on the throne. Oh, no, not like... Oh. Not like that. Okay. Here goes
Oh my
nothing, right?
goodness. My dad was so excited to do it. He was loving it. Oh my goodness. I remember how that felt. The first run through my hair,
Do I look hot?
it felt so odd.
Can we carry on now? Can we? Shut up.
Oh, it won't stop.
Shut up. Dad, turn it on, you twat.
He actually panicked me for a bit with that.
He's joking.
That was not fair.
I swear.
That
we're
was
not
so
joking,
not
I'm
fair. It felt like it went by so quickly. Oh. It is a very, very peculiar
I feel like I'm
feeling.
shaving all of the bad things out of my life right now, so I'm kind of a bit emotional. I guess I've kind of been thinking that, like, once this is done, I've been excited for this because I feel like it's a fresh start on everything. Like, I've had so much stress doing all of the Sitsy preparation on my side, all the merch, and I've gone through a lot of crap recently.
I will say that, like, if you've never shaved your head before, there can be a lot of emotions tied to it. It can feel very, very cathartic, even if you're not expecting it to. We're going to skip straight to the end now, because the rest of it is just a lot of me just having my hair lopped off. Oh, it's done. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, this bit always makes me cry. That's the moment right there. That's the bit that makes me cry. Because, you know what, growing up, my dad was never much of a crier. Never one that really shows, like, emotions, like, you know, really, like, strongly, outwardly. And that was, like, the first time, and I think to this day, the only time I've ever seen him cry. And it was just such a strong moment. And we were both up there crying, and I asked him, like, why were you crying? Why are you crying? And he just said he was so proud of me. And it was such a whirlwind of a day. I knew I was gonna cry, I knew it. But we did it. We did it. We did it. And then everyone just runs in and... That was such a strange day. It was so emotional. And I think it really encompassed YouTube, like, especially the British YouTube community, at its strongest and at its best, you know. They were good days. They were really, really good days. So thank you so much for watching this. Happy 10 years since all of that happened. If you have any questions or comments about this weekend and how it felt and everything, let me know in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer all of them. But yeah, wasn't that fun? Wasn't that nostalgic? Until next time, guys, thank you so much. And as always, I shall catch you later.